Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Nasrul Naim bin Kamarul Haslan. Today, our group will present a critical analysis of the documentary How Singapore Keeps Its MRT Trains and Buses Running on Time, which is produced by CNA Insider in 2023. This documentary gives us an inside look at how Singapore managed one of the most efficient and reliable public transport systems in the world. It shows the daily operations behind the MRT and bus services, including the work of transport controllers, engineers, maintenance team, and bus captains. Their coordination ensures that millions of passengers can travel safely, efficiently, and on time every day. It also demonstrates the use of advanced technology and preventive maintenance. The main transport planning issue discussed in the documentary is the challenge of managing an increasing number of passengers and overcrowding while maintaining a reliable transport system. Public transport operators also must deal with maintaining aging transport infrastructure and ensuring service reliability and safety. Continuously investing in new technologies to support efficiency operations is also one of the planning issues. This challenge requires careful planning and close collaboration between government agencies, transport operators, and technology providers. This topic is highly relevant to transport planning because an effective public transport system is essential for supporting efficient urban mobility. Good transport planning helps authorities to improve service reliability and passenger satisfaction, reduce traffic congestion and delays, and make better use of transport infrastructure. At the same time, it also supports sustainable and long-term transport development. So overall, this documentary demonstrates that successful public transport systems depend on long-term planning, continuous infrastructure maintenance, and technological innovation. These valuable lessons can also be applied by other countries, including Malaysia, to improve the efficiency, reliability, and sustainability of their own public transport systems. Thank you. Now I will pass to the next presenter.
Good morning everyone, and for my part I will be presenting the summary of the key issue highlighted in the video, which how Singapore keeps its MRT train and buses running on time. The first key issue is capacity limitation and congestion. Singapore's public transport system serves millions of passengers every day. During peak hour, MRT trains and buses become very crowded, which can increase boarding time and cause delays. As the population continues to grow, transport operators need to carefully plan train frequency and bus schedules to ensure the system can handle the increasing number of commuters while maintaining efficiency and comfort. So for the second issue is the infrastructure maintenance and reliability. The MRT tracks, trains, buses, and signalling systems are used continuously, so they experience wear and tear over time. To prevent equipment failure and service disruption, maintenance teams carry out regular inspection and repairs, mainly during overnight engineering hours when train services are not operating. This preventive maintenance helps identify problems early, ensuring the transport system remains reliable and safe for passengers. And for the last key issue is technology challenges. The video shows that Singapore's use advanced technologies such as real-time monitoring system and predictive maintenance to detect faults before they become serious. These technologies improve service reliability and reduce delays. However, they also require continuous investment, regular upgrades, and skilled personnel to operate and maintain the system effectively. And for the conclusion, the video highlights three main planning issues, which is capacity limitation and congestion, infrastructure maintenance and reliability, and technological challenges. Singapore addresses these challenges through careful planning, regular maintenance, and advanced technology, allowing its MRT and bus system to remain one of the most efficient and reliable public transport system in the world. That's all for my part. Thank you.
Hi, good morning madam. My name is Muhammad Ifrazik bin Anwar. Now, I will continue with Section 3, which focus on the critical analysis of Singapore's public transport planning based on the CNA Insider documentary. I will begin by discussing the root causes of the identified issue. Before we discuss the solution and strategy implemented by Singapore, it is important to first understand the root causes behind this transport planning issue. Although Singapore is recognized as having one of the world's most efficient public transport system, it still faces several challenges that require continuous planning and improvement. The first root causes is rapid urbanization and increasing travel demand. As Singapore's population continues to grow, more people depend on MRT and bus services for their daily commute. This results in higher passenger volume, particularly during peak hours. placing significant pressure on station capacity, train frequency, and overall service reliability. The second challenge is limited land availability. Unlike larger countries, Singapore has very limited space to expand its transport infrastructure. Because of this, the government cannot simply build more road or railway lines whenever demand increases. Instead, transport planners maximize the efficiency of the existing network through integrated land use planning and transport-oriented development, or TOD, where residential and commercial development are planned around MRT stations to encourage greater use of public transport. Another important issue is aging infrastructure. As railway track, signalling system and trains become older, they require more frequent inspection and maintenance. Rather than waiting for equipment to fail, Singapore adapt predictive maintenance using artificial intelligence, sensor and real-time data analytics to detect potential fault before they develop into major service disruption. Finally, commuter expectations continue to increase. Today's passengers expect public transport to be punctual, safe, comfortable and reliable. Therefore, transport operators must continuously improve service quality while balancing maintenance costs and future infrastructure investment. Now that we understand the factors contributing to this challenge, let's look at the stakeholders involved in managing Singapore public transport system and the impact this planning strategy have on the country. Alright, an efficient public transport system cannot operate successfully without strong collaboration among multiple stakeholders. Each stakeholder plays a different role in ensuring that Singapore's transport network remains reliable, safe and sustainable. The first and most important stakeholder is the Land Transport Authority, or LTA. The LTA is responsible for planning, regulating and developing Singapore's land transport system. It oversees infrastructure development, transport policies and long-term planning to ensure that the transport network can meet future travel demands. Next are the transport operators, namely SMRT Corporation and SBS Transit. They are responsible for the daily operation and maintenance of MRT and bus service. As shown in the documentary, these operators continuously monitor railway assets and conduct preventive maintenance to minimize service disruption and maintain high reliability. Technology providers also play an essential role by supplying intelligent transport system, artificial intelligence, and Internet of Things technology. This innovation enables real-time monitoring, predictive maintenance, and better operational decision-making, helping transport operators respond more efficiently to potential issues. Passenger and business are also important stakeholders because they are directly affected by the quality of public transport services. Reliable transport improves workforce mobility, support business productivity, and provide better access to education, healthcare, and public facility. Overall, Singapore's transport planning generates significant benefit. Economically, it reduces travel delays and improves productivity. Environmentally, greater public transport usage helps reduce traffic congestion and carbon emission. Socially, it provides safe, accessible, and affordable mobility for people from different backgrounds, improving their overall quality of life. Having identified the key stakeholders and their contribution, we can now evaluate how effective Singapore's current transport planning strategies are. Alright, next. Based on the CNA Insider documentary, Singapore has implemented several effective transport planning strategies that contribute to its internationally recognized public transport system. The first strategy is predictive maintenance. Instead of repairing infrastructure only after failures occur, Singapore continuously monitors the condition of railway track, signalling system and train using sensors, artificial intelligence and data analytics. This proactive approach allows maintenance teams to detect fault early, reducing unexpected breakdown while improving passenger safety and service reliability. The second strategy is the implementation of Intelligent Transport System, or ITS, through real-time monitoring, automated train control and digital passenger information system. Transport operators are able to monitor network performance continuously and respond quickly whenever operational issues arise. This technology improves efficiency and enhances the overall commuter experience. Singapore also applies transit-oriented development, or TOD, by integrating transport planning with land use planning. Residential area, commercial centre and public facility are strategically developed around MRT station and bus interchange. This encourages more people to use public transport while reducing dependence on private vehicles, supporting the government's long-term car-like vision. Although this strategy has been highly successful, Singapore still faces several future challenges. Growing passenger demand, aging infrastructure, and the need for continuous technological investment require ongoing planning and substantial financial resources. Therefore, continuous innovation and long-term strategic planning remain essential to maintaining Singapore's high transport standard. Thank you.
Thank you, Ifan. Good day to our lecturer, Madam Azlin, and everyone. My name is Iman and I will be presenting section 4.0, which focuses on proposed solution. To tackle the issues of aging rail infrastructure, our first strategy is the expansion of predictive AI and digital twins. We need to shift from traditional reactive maintenance to a real-time data-driven approach. By creating a digital twin, a live virtual replica of our network powered by IoT sensors, we can monitor the health of our trains and tracks without disrupting daily operation. This AI can simulate peak load disruption and generate contingency schedules in seconds. This allows for prescriptive maintenance, meaning we replace components based on actual wear and tear before they fail, leading to fewer breakdowns and smarter maintenance spending. Moving on to the road-based transport, our second solution is implementing next generation intelligent transport system, or ITS. Traffic congestion severely delays buses. By using vehicles to infrastructure technology, buses can communicate directly with the city smart signal network. A key feature here is transit signal priority. If a bus is delayed, the system automatically extends green lights or shortens red light to help it bypass traffic. Furthermore, this system is paired with advanced collision warnings to protect pedestrians and cyclists. A smart urban grid with highly reliable bus travel time. For our third solution, we focus on automation and robotics in infrastructure maintenance. Currently, maintenance crew only have a tight 3 hours window at night, which bring high risk of fatigue and human error. By deploying autonomous tracks laying machines and robotic compactors, we can perform continuous high-speed infrastructure works. This robotic workforce aims to double the tracks of distance renewed in a single shift. Using high-precision lasers guidance, these machines ensure perfect track alignment, resulting in higher productivity, smoother rides, and a significantly lower risk of derailment. Our final solution is the transition to zero emissions green fleets and sustainable mobility. We propose fully electrifying the bus fleet using battery electrics on hydrogen fuel cells vehicles. To ensure the buses run all day without long depot downtimes, we suggest installing a smart pantograph fast charging system at transit hubs, allowing buses to charge quickly while passengers board. Finally, to solve the last mile connectivity issue, we must build safe shaded walkways and cycle lanes. This creates an integrated green ecosystem that lowers emission and reduces our reliance on private cars. That concludes the proposed solution to ensure a resilient transport system. I will now pass the floor to Afifa to discuss the reflection and conclusion. Thank you.
So for the reflection, I would like to share the key lesson learned from the documentary of how Singapore's public transport works every day. So firstly, one of the biggest lessons is the importance of proper planning and coordination. So Singapore's public transport system operates efficiently because many people work together. So including transport controllers, train captains, bus captains, mechanics and maintenance team. So their coordination ensure that millions of commuters can travel safely and arrive on time every day. Another important lesson is the use of technology. The documentary demonstrates of how real-time bus tracking, collision warning system, AI-assisted predictive maintenance to help to improve the reliability and the safety of transport network. So by detecting potential problems before they become major failure, these technologies reduce service disruption and enhance the passenger experience. The documentary also highlights the value of preventive maintenance. Regular inspection and timely replacement of railway tracks and vehicle components help to prevent breakdowns and extend the lifespan of transport assets and to maintain public confidence in the system. Finally, we have learned that an efficient transport system cannot be achieved by a single organization. It requires a strong collaboration between the Ministry of Transport, the Land Transport Authority, transport operators, technology providers, and commuters. So overall, this documentary shows that a successful transport planning depends on teamwork, continuous improvement, and the effective use of modern technology. In conclusion, the case of Singapore public transport system demonstrate how effective transport planning can successfully address the challenges of serving a growing urban population. Although the system faces issues such as service reliability, infrastructure maintenance, passenger safety, workforce management, and increased travel demand, the documentary shows that these challenges can be managed through proper planning and continuous improvement. So Singapore has achieved by implementing intelligent transport system using predictive maintenance, monitoring operation in real time, and continuously upgrading its transport infrastructure. So these efforts made its public transport one of the most reliable and efficient in the world. Based on this case study, several recommendations can further strengthen the system. One of it is this includes expanding the use of intelligent transport system, integrating land use planning with transport planning, investing in more sustainable transport infrastructure, and increasing the application of artificial intelligence, and lastly is continuing to develop a skilled and well-trained workforce. Overall, this documentary reminds us that transport planning is not a one-time task, but an ongoing process that requires innovation, adaptability, and collaboration among all stakeholders. So as cities continue to grow and travel demand increases, transport authorities must continue to embrace new technologies and improve their strategies. Singapore experience provide an excellent example for other countries to aiming a developed, safe, and sustainable and efficient public transport system. Thank you.